the statute. The person who came here yesterday had no idea what the statute was. She didn't even know the number, the statute number. No, most people
Here's
are
copies of the
intimidated.
summonses, the
It's
petitions,
not cooperation. It's
and the ex parte
intimidation.
orders. That's the court date is at 9:30. Okay, tomorrow in Carthage. All right. So it's,
Right. So now you're just checking to see whatever, and then we're going to this hearing in the morning.
That's right. I'll talk to you about everything I need to do here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just talked to Bunny before I came down here, Ms. Vick. I mean, she said if you want to cooperate with the assessment, which, like I said, can take up 45 days, we can dismiss the thing tomorrow. But if you don't, that's what the hearing's for. You know, to go show up for that and say, look, I don't want to cooperate because of A, B, C. You know, and you can dispute that with the judge. But you know, part of it is getting all the information for everybody that lives here.
All right. So you guys are supposed to be checking to see that we have heat and electricity, right?
And then get some information if you can. That's part of it.
That's not what I read.
We need to check safety. We need to talk to the kids. That's our policy.
That's not in the ex parte as far as talking to the kids. That's supposed to be.
It's to cooperate with the
And
assessment.
the part of that is to cooperate with us is that we need to see each child. We need to talk to each child. We do need to check for heat. We need to check for food and make sure the home is safe.
I'm not being uncooperative, you're lying. And you guys have been lying the entire time just because I'm saying we're talking about rights. You want me to take your word. And you guys been lying the whole time. I'm not going to take your word. We're going to double check what the statute says, and you're going to follow the statute.
Ma'am, you're going to follow you can record us, but we're going to follow we know what our law and our statute is, and you got the paper, and if you don't cooperate, you
just want to let them
I was
serve.
saying they're gonna have to do what they gotta do either way. So if you're cooperating with them, then this thing will move along a lot faster.
I hear
You're making it
what you're
harder
saying,
than you
but
need to.
what I'm saying is, director shall so allege and petitioner may seek an ex parte order from the court. If the court, from the verified petition and inquiry, the court makes of the director finds probable cause to believe both that the juvenile is at risk of immediate harm and that the respondent is obstructing or interfering with the director's ability to assess the juvenile's condition, the court may enter an ex parte order directing the respondent to cease the obstruction or interference. The order shall be limited to provisions necessary to enable the director to conduct an assessment to determine whether the juvenile is in need of immediate protection or assistance. Within 10 days after the entry of an ex parte order under this subsection, a hearing shall be held to determine whether there is good cause for the continuation of the order or the entry of a different order. Okay? So this is what we're going off of, correct?
We're going off on this paper. That's part of our statute. You got
You
court
read the
tomorrow.
assessment.
We have an assessment. We have to do our assessment. You're making this harder than it needs to be. Somebody made a report. Your children.
The order shall be limited to provisions necessary to enable the director to conduct an assessment sufficient to determine whether the juvenile is in need of immediate protection or assistance. So that's what we're looking at. Are the juveniles in need of immediate protection or assistance? And that's it. And then we go to the hearing. This is what.
So part of cooperation with us, we don't know if the children are going to be safe right now because you're not letting us talk to them, or we need to go do our assessment. If you don't do or let us cooperate or work with us and do our assessment, now we can step it up one more notch tonight. So you need to let us know if you're going to let us talk to the children, come into the home, let us do our assessment. Hey, I'm waving at it. So we just need to do our
What is
assessment.
stepping it up one more notch?
Well, we can take custody of your children if that's not what we want to do, but if you don't work with us, that can be the next step.
I don't see anything in there about me not working with you, taking custody of my children. You take custody of my children if you see that it's not fit environment
But you're
for
not
them to
working
be
with
in.
us.
Can we do the first step? And
Can we
try
do
to
the first step and do what we need to
It
do?
doesn't have nothing to do with what she's talking
go
about.
from there? Well, let's just do the first step and
And what's your name?
we'll go from there.
Tracy.
Tracy what?
And this is David.
Are we doing the first step?
No, I'm gonna get her name first and
So we're not doing the
information.
first step?
Tracy what?
I'm not going to give you my last name,
What?
but it's Tracy,
You gotta be kidding me.
Moore County Department of Social Services.
Not going to give me last name. And what's your employee ID number?
We don't have employee ID numbers.
You realize you're a public servant.
Do you realize I don't, well, that don't mean I have
And
to
what's your
ID.
name? David.
David Grant, Grant.
Thank you.
I don't give
Yeah.
I think you're obligated to. David Grant. And what's your title?
social worker IET or IET. Same thing, his same thing as mine.
IET.
IAT. IAT.
IAT. That's an abbreviation
Yes.
or acronym. What is that?
Investigation, assessment, and treatment.
And who's your supervisor?
Sherrill.
SHE.
CHARELA. Might be spelled it wrong. So the supervisor we're working for, she said if you want to read the policy, you need to read 7B, 302, and 303.
I've read it.
302, 303.
I've read
At
them.
the end of it.
Yep. I've read them. Sherelle, what's the last name?
Treadgill,
And do you have her phone number?
947-7430.
947-7430. And who's your supervisor, David?
You can put Bunny Pritchard down. She's over all those.
They just call Bunny on all of us.
Funny how I just got off the phone with Bonnie about about.
She's over all those. So
She's all over all
there you
of
go.
us.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to
But like I said, the first step, all we have to do is just go in, see it, you know, where you live.
See inside the house, make sure you got food. There's paperwork we need to do with you.
Just see if there's any, you know, safety concerns. That's all.
Right. Yeah, I'm not signing anything. So.
You can call them after the good
And argue with you and not, I mean, you're making it harder than it needs to be.
Y'all don't know that?
Who lived in Raleigh?
Oh, really?
No, one of them lived in Raleigh. Who just got back here? You?
No, he just got back.
You just got back. I thought there was two of you.
About two of us. What you mean?
Were staying in Raleigh with your grandma.
No, I mean we was, but it wasn't Raleigh though.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You were staying with grandma?
I don't know all the rules for each person.
I am. But I'm not. No. She asked me to go, and I said, well, well, she was Mariah,
Oh, okay.
Mariah, the other baby was another guy, and they're trying to-
Okay. Alright.
I know what it's about, but Mariah went, different woman.
Can you show me where they use the bathroom at? Where y'all use the restroom at?
We have two different. We have a generator. So once it's time to cook, we turn the generator on and we cook.
I can take a picture of it and send it to you.
It's actually nice heater. It's gas.
Yeah. Ain't it gas?
Yeah, well, it had to be, there ain't no generator.
A friend of mine's got one.
Okay,
Okay.
point. Which one is it?
Hey,
You know,
you don't know, so you're
But we-
acting sovereign right now.
because we
You
have
don't
to,
have
we
any
represent
oversight.
the director as far as doing paperwork. We're authorized representatives.
So you're telling me that my right to have my issues worked out with permanency mediation mean,
I don't know about all that, okay? All I
how
know
do
is
you
we.
not know about
I
that?
know
Can you
my
show me
job.
where the
I don't
bathroom?
know all that. I
That
know my
is,
job.
that's about part of
So
your
we're not
job.
gonna argue with you, King. We're gonna follow what we know what our law and our statute is, and you got the paper, and if you don't cooperate, you know,
I don't know about all that, okay?
we know what our law and our statute is, and you got,
I don't know about all that, okay?
we know what our law and our statute is, and you got, we can take custody of your children, we can take custody of your children, we can take custody of your children, we can take custody of your children.
Oh, here we go. I'll take a picture of it. It eats though, that's for sure. feel safe here?
Yeah.
You do? Y'all don't feel fearful or anything of the
No.
adults? No?
No.
Y'all got enough to eat?
Yeah, we
Sleep
cool.
here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do y'all feel safe staying here? You do? Okay.
Can I get back there and look?